From battling heartbreak to busting stereotypes and, oh yeah, winning Oscars along the way, Angelina Jolie's life could give your favorite soap opera a run for its money. She's the kind of woman who survived everything from public breakups to family feuds, and somehow still looks like she just stepped off a Vogue cover shoot. Let's count down the top defining events and choices that have shaped this Hollywood powerhouse into the legend she is today. From Tomb Raider to real-life warrior, Angelina Jolie is not just an actress. She's a real-life action hero. Sure, we remember her as the fearless Lara Croft jumping over lava pits, but it's her off-screen battles that really show her grit. Jolie has not just survived, she's thrived through a maze of personal losses, family drama, and health challenges. Think of her as part humanitarian, part film director, part mother of 6, and 100% badass. Her career spans decades, and she's bagged every award you can name without once playing it safe. From edgy roles to gritty dramas, she's not here to fit into any mold. And when it comes to family, well, buckle up, because that's where the real story begins. Hollywood's golden couple no more. At one point, they were basically Hollywood's royal family, Brangelina. That's right, the epic romance that launched 1,000 tabloid covers. But after years of raising children, starring in films together, remember Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and sharing the spotlight, it all came to a very public and very emotional end. In 2016, Jolie filed for divorce, and let's just say the internet nearly broke. 1 year later, she opened up in a rare interview with The Telegraph, revealing how the split affected her. She said she felt like she needed to rediscover a little bit of the old me. But for Jolie, it was not just about heartbreak. It was about navigating grief, health issues, and parenting solo, all while the world watched. Life after love. After the breakup, Jolie made it clear she was not exactly leaping into the dating pool. She admitted that post-divorce life was about more than just moving on, it was about finding herself again. Being a single mom of 6 isn't for the faint-hearted. Yet she tackled it with the same intensity she brings to her film roles. She was honest about the emotional weight of it all. "We lose our way a bit," she confessed. "Raise your hand if you've ever stared at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering what you're doing with your life." Yeah, she gets it. Not your typical father-daughter tale. Now, let's rewind the clock a bit. Long before Brad, before Lara Croft, before the red carpets, there was another man in Angelina's life, her dad, actor Jon Voight. Sounds glamorous? Not exactly. Voight split from Jolie's mom when she was just a baby, and let's just say Father's Day cards were probably not a regular thing in the Jolie household. For years, their relationship was strained, distant, and full of emotional landmines. Jolie did not sugarcoat it. In fact, she said coming from a broken home left her doubting whether she could ever have a real family of her own. She did on her own terms. Ditching the Voight name. While most Hollywood kids would slap their famous last name on everything from headshots to dog sweaters, Angelina decided to do the exact opposite. She dropped Voight from her name early in her career. Why? Because she didn't want to ride her dad's coattails. She wanted to earn roles for her talent, not because of her family tree. Talk about gutsy. She told the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast that she never liked being introduced as John's daughter. In her words, she wanted to get the job on my own. Tomb raiding with dad, seriously, she hired him. In one of Hollywood's greatest ironies, Jolie ended up hiring her estranged father to play, wait for it, her dead dad in Lara Croft. Tomb Raider. Nothing says, "I've got mixed feelings about you," like casting someone to play a corpse version of themselves. Still, it was a start. Slowly but surely, the ice began to thaw. Though she still refuses to call him dad, their on and off relationship evolved into something functional. Think distant relatives who can now sit at the same Thanksgiving table without throwing cranberry sauce. Rebuilding bridges. As often happens with strained family ties, it was the next generation that helped soften the edges. After her split with Pitt, Jolie allowed Voight to spend more time with her children. And guess what? He actually nailed the whole grandpa gig. According to Jolie, he embraced the role with the kind of laid-back wisdom every kid needs, reading books, telling stories, and most importantly, not forcing awkward bonding moments. Jolie told Vanity Fair that Voight understood they needed their grandfather at this time. No pressure, just a cool grandpa hanging out in the library. Learning to talk again, through art. While most people patch things up with their estranged parents over awkward brunches or passive-aggressive text messages, Angelina Jolie and Jon Voight chose a more dramatic route: art. Because of course they did. Forget therapy. They bonded through film scripts, storytelling, and probably a few tear-stained screenplays. Jolie revealed that creativity became their common language, and honestly, that's the most Hollywood solution ever. Instead of "let's talk," it was more like, "let's direct our feelings." Somehow, this artsy method actually worked. Only Angelina could turn emotional baggage into a short film and call it progress. And the cherry on top: grandkid bonding time that doubles as unofficial group therapy. Who needs Dr. Phil when you have movie magic and macaroni art? Health struggles, strength, and self-awareness. Angelina Jolie isn't just fighting off tabloid drama, she's taken on some serious real-life health battles too. From preventive surgeries to deeply personal medical choices, she's been fearlessly open about her journey. Instead of hiding, she used the spotlight to shine awareness on genetic testing and women's health like the total queen she is. And let's be honest, only Jolie could make a hospital gown look runway ready. While most of us whine about a paper cut, she's out here setting the bar for strength and self-love. Her vulnerability is not weakness, it's her superpower. She's the kind of woman who turns scars into stories and surgeries into statements. If resilience had a face, it'd probably be sipping tea with 6 kids and wearing eyeliner that never smudges. Now that's a real-life superhero cape. The journey continues. Here's the secret about Angelina Jolie: she's still a work in progress, and she owns it like a pro. She's evolving, growing, and raising her 6 kids with the energy of someone who's clearly got access to superhuman coffee. Whether she's directing movies, tackling global issues, or being the therapist-in-chief at home, she somehow keeps it all together. She once said, "We will always be a family," which sounds lovely until you remember she's refereeing sibling squabbles while handling UN meetings. Through heartbreak, healing, and a whole lot of headline chaos, she remains fiercely human. You get the feeling she could negotiate peace in one room and fix a broken Lego set in the next. Still glam, still grounded, and still going strong. Jolie's life isn't a movie, but it might just be the greatest role she's ever played. If you enjoyed diving into Angelina Jolie's incredible journey, give this video a big thumbs up. Got a favorite Jolie moment or movie? Drop it in the comments. We're reading them all. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite stars. Thanks for watching, and remember, every legend has a story worth telling.